Howdy.
Hi, how are you?
I have no idea, nor do I want any.
Well, that's good. Just live in the moment and everything's
Ooh,
fine.
you're getting it.
Yeah.
Carpe diem.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Yeah.
My question for you is actually, how do you feel about, or what's your take on the concept of music being the universal language, or sound, or tone?
Yes.
Yes. That's kind of what I thought he'd say.
It's something that you could ride with your mind, and it can take you places and do things. Music's beautiful. It's an expression of the soul. If you get in touch with it, you're in touch with the person that supposedly created it, but they just were a channel for it.
Very cool.
We're all just channels for things, and we think we come up with them.
Now, my question is musicians who we label as prodigies, especially young children.
Yes.
Where do you think this ability comes from?
Past lives. Practice. Practice. You do something over a period of times, then you know. My example, I'm just new to Sanskrit, so I'm pretty pathetic. I'm not even good at a kindergarten level, and I figure I'll have it in about 4 lifetimes, maybe.
I got you. Well, I'm
if
speaking,
coming back is in the process.
I got you. Well, I'm talking about there are actually children, certain children that have never taken a piano lesson.
Oh yes, they have.
Can hear a song. Well, I'm saying in this lifetime.
Yeah, in this lifetime they haven't, and they don't cognize past lives, but it's all there.
That's where it comes from. I understand.
Yeah. But that's what we're talking about. The soul. The soul is the memory track of everything you've done in every lifetime in the past, and that's what makes it. Yeah, that's what at least Kriyananda calls the soul, memory track.
That's an interesting
So all the knowledge, and after so many lifetimes of doing something, it becomes automatic, and it's just like using your hand. You don't really have to think about it. You just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
I try not to think.
Do you think? Well,
I try not to.
Reincarnation. Do you think
Yes.
that's predetermined?
We mean predetermined.
Exactly.
It sounds very redundant.
He gave me his answer already. That's good.
It's kind of redundant.
Good. That's good.
Predetermined. Yeah, reincarnation is everything goes in cycles. You die, you're born. You die, you're born. You go to sleep, you wake up. You go to sleep, you wake up. Same thing. Yeah. Same process on a bigger scale.
Gotcha. Very cool.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
My next question is: our current physical lives are, if you think about it, just I mean the encasing or cocoon that we're in now.
Yeah.
Is our lives are just a microscopic second in the grand scheme of infinite time.
Glad you noticed that.
So
what insignificant twits we are.
That's exactly my point. So,
all the people on one little planet that's circling one star,
yep.
that's in a galaxy of billions of stars with billions of... Boy, we're really significant, aren't we?
No.
It takes me back to the movie Kundan, where his vizier is talking to Kundan, and Kundan says, well, what's your opinion on this? And he goes, I'm only a bug. And if you can maintain that, I'm only a bug.
Sure.
It'll stomp the ego down, and
Absolutely.
that's the main enemy is the ego.
Sure. Absolutely. So, the second question, leading out of that one. So, what do you feel truly is, and why?
What truly is, and why? You, because you're eternal. You're all there is. There's nothing else but you. We don't exist. You made us up in your cranium. Seriously, we're concepts in your head. The touching is a concept. The hand's a concept. It's all firing of synapses, supposedly. And actually, that's a bunch of bull that's enacted by the ego, or the ankara. And that's the nexus between God and this universe. And that knot is what makes us think we're separate from God. And each person creates the universe every time they wake up anew. We follow the same timelines, and we both seem to be in the same situation at the same time. But you see it in an entirely different perspective than I see it. You see it from where you were raised, how you were brought up, what you were trained, what you were taught. This is all reflected
It's the Asian coming out.
Asian, brain rots. It's fun.
It's what happens when you sit next to me. You start pronouncing your L's like R's.
But the whole thing is just conceptual.